Guys, I'm gonna sit down. Like, cheers. Oh man, sorry about like all the movement, momentum. Like, I have a YouTube channel. Like YouTube is like Yoku, so like I have to like make videos for YouTube. So can I just by a show of hands, like how many of you guys are like non-creatives? Like non-creatives? Okay, non-creatives. So I mean like not design, not architecture. Like so what's your background? So what's your background then? Business. Business? Marketing. So I'm assuming that if you're not in the creative field, you're in like business administration marketing, all right? And so as for the creatives, who's doing like in-house work, in-house photography, in-house design?
Means it's hired by
Yeah, meaning like you actually have a company and any like 9 to 5 creatives here.
9 to 5 creatives. Yeah.
Oh, what do you work for? Yeah.
I work for a design studio, small design
De-
type.
design studio?
Yeah.
And you the graphic designer or?
I'm graphic designer and also product design.
Graphic design, product design, and
Project manager.
project
It's very
manager.
small studios.
And then you as well, you said?
Yeah, I have my own kids photography company.
Oh, cool, fantastic. So I'm assuming the rest of you guys are freelance then, for the most part. Okay. See, right now I'm trying to fill out the crowd because obviously I came in my script, but I see okay. So a lot of you guys didn't even raise your hands. So like you have some creatives, and so more. I'm trying to figure out the crowd here before I get started here. Freelancers? Any freelancers? I don't know what the rest of your what are you? Are you just like what do you, Miss? What do you do? Oh, okay. All right. So I'm just gonna go off the. I'm just gonna assume that most of you guys are doing like freelance and creative work. So okay, my name is Amadeus, and I want to focus more so on like the business and the creative today. A lot of creatives don't really have like a business acumen, and actually come from a business background, and then I was a self-taught, creative professional, which kind of made me maneuver differently. So I want to talk to you about this topic, a topic I like to call like a rich designer, right? And by a rich designer, yeah, I'm talking monetarily, which is kind of cool, but it's more so of a concept, which is very type easy to achieve. I came here, I see a couple of foreigners here. For the most part, foreigners come here in pretty much 2 circumstances. If you're a foreigner, you come here with a job and you've made it, or you come here and you have fucking nothing, and you have to work your way up, right? Right? Like, for me, I came here, I had like $200 US, couple pounds in my pocket, and I was working my way up. And I came from like pretty much, scrapping and not eating much to now make pretty much like half my salary off of freelance work. So I came up with this concept of rich designer, and it's a pretty simple concept that we can all pretty much achieve. Cool. Any artists here? Any artists? No. Okay, good. I'm going to answer for you guys. Okay. So, because we're all asked this question, what's the difference between an artist and a designer, right? Does anybody know the difference between an artist and a designer? Creative.
Limitation.
Huh? Limitation. You had something? Okay. I make it a little bit more simple. Like, I think of it as like one person wakes up and they say, okay, I'm going to provide something to the marketplace, right? And another person wakes up and says, okay, this is what the marketplace is doing. This is what the marketplace is about. This is what people like. Okay, I have something for that. Obviously, you can tell which one is which. Obviously, you can tell which one dies broke and which one dies rich. Right? Damn, that actually rhymed. I didn't even plan that, right? So this concept of understanding the marketplace. So it's pretty two-step process. When I first came here, I knew nothing about anything about the city. So I knew I had to start learning people, individuals. So I always started carrying around my camera and say, hey, can I film this event? Hey, can I film this, do this? And I was working for dirt free, but I was going around doing and filming and learning about other people. And now it's my way of just learning about the marketplace. And it took me 7 months of doing that, 7 months of kind of like eating shit, but pretty much, and just learning the marketplace. And then now I'm able to provide a product, and I can have so much leverage over it. So it's pretty much 2 steps to becoming this rich designer, so to speak. First is understanding the marketplace, and second is providing so much free value. So what you're doing right now, and you're offering your time, like, we thank you for that. You're volunteering, so thank you. And I just guess the more you give, like as a creative professional, like all of our assets, all of our wealth is pretty much all in our creativity. So the less we use our creativity, the less we build that portfolio, the more the portfolio sits, then the less valuable you become. So it's about always staying in motion, always doing work, whether it's for free and whether it's for reduced price. And then you have so much leverage, So I'm gonna give you an example. In December, I just launched like my personal brand. And I had this promotion, like 300 RMB for a photo shoot. And
Thank you. You make my life miserable.
yeah, right. See, but and there's a reason behind that. Sorry, it's a video shoot. 300 RMB for a video. 300 RMB for a video shoot, guys, is dirt cheap. You're working for free, right? And so I was like, okay, let me work for free for a little bit and just learn the marketplace. And now, literally, no joke, 300 RMB in December. Now, 4 or 5, 6 months later, it's May. We just had a discussion on WeChat talking about, I love this in between me, like I'm just not fucking talking. But anyway, so like 300 RMB back in December, but now in May, like they just contracted me for proper work each month. So it's just this concept of always constantly giving. So I'm going to talk to you guys about a project that we can all get involved with. All right, Shanghai 100. Shanghai 100 is something that I'm working like super day and night on. It's about, because I do a lot of video work, and each and every one of you guys have like very dope stories. You have dope backgrounds, you have unique backgrounds, you have so much that people need to hear about and know about you guys. So I'm currently doing this project. I started like a month ago, to just interview people, get to know them, create short films about them, and kind of just like promote them and what have you. So right now we're, the first guy, I don't know if you know Victor. Has anyone know Victor? He has his own creative agency, and interviewing multiple people. So we're trying to build this thing out to 100 people, So, I just love it. And I want to show you guys an example of how this actually looks, if the audio plays.
Oh, drawing has been a part of my life since I came out of the womb. Probably even before that. I come from a very artistic family. My mother herself, she's a very talented painter. My grandmother was a painter. My father is really adept at woodwork and working with metal as well. It was just in my blood, really. I was drawing, and I remember when I was in school, I'd be doodling when the teacher was talking, and people would look over and say, hey, that looks really cool.
But the current project that I'm working on right now, we filmed 12, and we published 6 so far, and it's going on YouTube. I'm a YouTuber. And we're just interviewing people, telling stories, promoting people. So we have a WeChat going on, what have you. So I encourage you, after, this event, if you come and speak to me, we can talk to you about, I really see you nodding your head, which is really good for me, Come and talk to me after you want to get involved. If you have a small company, if you have a venture you're doing, just talk to me, let me know, and we'll get you interviewed up, mic'd up, and promote you for whatever you want to do. Damn, it would have been cool if you saw the video, but that's just the concept that I'm going on right now, and it's just basically a massive amount of giving towards the city, and it's just unbelievable how much I had to the amount of energy I put into this city, it just comes right back. So when I talk about being a rich designer, it's not about being rich, so to speak, but it's about just giving so much that the coming part comes so easily. It just comes so easily. So I encourage you guys, 1, to reach out to me, and 2, if you're creative here, don't sit on your portfolios. Always build, always create, always do, whether for free or for 300 RMB, because guess what? The blessings are just in this city, but you gotta just reach out there and get it. So thanks so much. I appreciate it. Cool. That's it. Oh, I'm sweating. What's up?
How do you choose the 100 people?
Oh yeah, it's just you just ask. Hey, can?
Is there like
There's no criteria. You just have to be a dope individual. Oh, dope. Dope. Oh, sorry. Dope is a term. I'm from New York, so dope is like cool. Cool. You have to be like a cool person. That's the only criteria. No, I'm just joking. But no, you just have to be someone in your field that's actively doing something. A lot of people do approach me and they're not really doing anything. So like, what will we talk about? You know. So actively in your field, and yeah, that's it. Cool.
how do you earn money with that?
I don't.
Yes.
That's the thing. That's the thing, and that's the thing that people don't really understand is like, I'm not trying to earn anything, and I think when you have that mentality of just pushing out to the city, it just comes so easily. And actually, I interviewed 12, 3 of them turned out to be paying clients. You know, so it's just like a mindset of I don't need that money yet.
But can I just say, do you just think that works mostly in Shanghai? Like, could you apply the same philosophy in New York? For example?
You know, it's about getting your foot through the door. A lot of people don't, like, if I was to approach you for the first time and say, hey, give me 100 RMB, you'd be like, fuck off, you know? You know, but if I was to approach you and say, hey, I want to give you so much, here's this, here's that, here's a WeChat contact. At this point, you're like, yo, I gotta at least take you out to dinner, right? So it's about kind of not doing this selfishly, but like just giving people so much, and it just comes back. I swear, you know. So maybe it might just be Shanghai, but I don't know. So it's all for free. I don't charge a dime. But if you want to pay me, I'm fine. Huh?
Out of your religion, belief?
Oh, out of my religion or belief. So I'm something called a monotheist. It's kind of difficult to explain, but I do believe in God, and no, I mean, what? I don't know. Did I say a joke? Oh shit. No, but it's like I just believe in like just really being a good person. Like my mom asked me, oh, how do you make so much money? I just said, I'm just a really good person, and that's it, you know. And it just shows that people I interact with, it's real, it's genuine. I touch hearts, and so I just encourage you to not always think about it has to be a return on this, because the return could be, for that 300 RMB in December, the return could be 5 months after that, a couple thousand RMB. So it's not always just thinking about okay, this is it, but you know, just giving.